I never thought in a million years I would say this, but I'm gonna miss people trying to decapitate me. Yeah, it's been a weird series. Crainer?
Dude!
This is different, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna kill Elsa.
You shouldn't do it, dude!
Okay, so what is... It says, it's not worth it.
Huh?
For Gertrude Redrum. Kill them.
That spells murder, dude.
Yeah, do it. Remove their heads. Don't kill them. Don't. Save yourself. Do it now.
This is like one of those movies with the angel and the devil on the shoulder, dude.
I am so confused.
You shouldn't do it, bro.
So it says, make your choice. Kill them or save them.
Yo, I vote for the saving, dude. I'm tired of killing these days, bro. I got enough blood on my hands already.
But Crainer, it's for Gertrude.
I just want to kiss ears, dude. I'm done with this, like, head cutting thing.
All right, we'll save them. I get. Oh, good.
That's it. You
Crainer,
want to be a hero, dude. Yeah,
if Gertrude dumps me, I will remove your head.
I mean, please no. But I can't promise anything. We should still save him, no?
All right, let's save him. What's it get?
Oh! Ah!
Wait.
Ooh.
Wait.
Why are we back here?
So what the heck are we doing back here? I guess we could take the golden cobblestone with us.
Oh! No. Let it be, dude. Let it be.
Okay, Hagrid's out here. What's up, Hagrid? He has a new dialogue.
Really?
SSundee and Crainer. Two muggles were just here and left a message for you two.
Okay.
They said something about this being the final episode.
What?
And your last chance to choose the path of the server. A killer.
What the crap?
This is the last episode?
Who do you think the two muggles were, dude?
It says, look in the chest for a message they wrote for you. Be careful out there. Wait.
What the crap is going on?
Okay, so there's a book in here. So this is the last episode.
Really?
Okay, so
I'm
the
not
book
done
says,
kissing ears here.
this is your final chance. Remember your past. Remember what has happened to you on this server. How many heads have rolled? If you want to find your true ending, we have left a message at every place you have visited on this server. Remember, this is your last chance.
Last chance of what?
I don't know, dude.
Crap, dude. And who were the two muggles he was talking about?
I have no clue. So I'm guessing we have to go to like Hogwarts and then the Pokemon Stadium. To find the message. Okay, dude. So yeah, there's a chest up here.
Has that chest always been there? Is that something new?
Okay, piece of paper. What? Kill.
What? I don't like that piece of paper, dude.
The message says kill.
Is that all it says, really?
Okay, so let's go to the next spot, I guess. Dude, remember this place? We fought. Who was in here? It was
Harry Potter, dude.
Yeah, wasn't it Harry Potter? Yeah, dude, it was Harry Potter. He stole Gertrude and Beatrice, right?
Yeah,
and then he
turned out to be the evil one, right?
He tried to place the blame on Voldemort.
Yeah, but Voldemort was actually the good guy.
Go figure. The bald no-nose dude was the good guy.
Bald no-nose dude.
Okay, so this was another place. This is the spot where we fought Ash.
And that guy who only was named after one letter.
N? Right, N. Yeah, an N. And here's N.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, dude.
What's up, homie?
He wanted us to kill Hagrid, but it was all a joke.
That's a messed up joke, dude.
Yeah, and there's another chest. Okay.
I wonder who placed all of these chests, dude.
The two muggles, my guess.
Yep.
Okay, here's another one. This says must.
Oh, dude, I actually miss playing with the Pokemon.
I know. I remember that we had to fight Ash's Pokemon. So this says must, so we have must kill.
I don't like where this is going, dude.
Yeah, dude, so here's another spot.
This is the spaceship, dude.
Yeah, this was Han Solo, right?
Yeah. And then Kylo.
Yeah, Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren killed Han Solo in, where's it at? Oh, yeah, the pee-pee pit.
Was he the guy that was trying to get the free Shavaka and they got killed?
Yeah, he wanted the free Shavaka. Okay, here we go.
Okay, there's another one. What does it say?
Or.
Dude, what the crap is this gonna say?
It says must kill or be killed.
Is that what it says?
That's my guess, dude. I don't know.
So you think we're gonna get killed?
Granted, we are playing on the Headhunter server after all. Okay, so what is another spot that we have to visit?
The place?
The Donald Trump place. Yeah, dude, so this spot here, this was where Donald Trump was. Oh, and there's the chest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember he was making something, like he had a cobblestone factory and he was polluting the earth on Earth Day.
Yeah, I don't know. Look at this, dude. Look at this giant explosion.
And remember, he told us how to destroy his factory, though. So
I mean, he wasn't the most clever guy, but...
Okay, what is this? B. Okay.
I think you're right about the assumption that you made before.
Must kill or be.
It's totally gonna say kill, dude. I don't want to die.
Okay, and I think over this way. Yeah,
what are we missing?
We're missing. I don't know.
We're really good at remembering stuff.
I don't remember. Yeah, dude. So here's this chest.
This is where we started, dude.
Crainer. The last page says killed.
Ah! No. Okay, I quit. I'm gonna hide in the water, dude. You go on without me.
Must kill or be killed.
No, that's a big no, dude. You know the amount of killers that are on this server, bro.
But Crainer, there's 2 more places that we need to go. Either the mountain where what's his name? Zodiac. Yeah. And Gertrude's, where you went on the date with Beatrice.
You just called Beatrice Gertrude!
It's simple. What?
I'm gonna tell Gertrude!
Okay, so how about this, homie? Let's split up. You go to the mountaintop, and I will go to the date site. Let's see, maybe there's one more note. I don't know.
Okay, sounds good. Where's the mountaintop?
It's that way. Just don't die on the way there.
I'll try not to, bro.
Okay, Crainer, here it is.
Are you at the date place?
Yeah, I'm at the,
What?
There's a building here.
A building? What the, dude, I'm at the mountaintop and Walter Ward is still here, but there's no note.
Really? Okay, so okay, Crainer, I got it.
What? Are you at the place?
Yes, come to the date place. It says you must kill or be killed.
Dude, that is way too nerve-wracking, bro.
Crainer, hurry up, get here. Come protect me.
Dude, it's a long way to walk, okay? I got tiny legs.
Okay, hurry up, homie. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. Crainer, where are you at, homie?
Look to your left, dude. Right, I'm here, dude.
Where?
I'm right here, dude. Right behind you. Stop, homie. What?
Really, Crainer?
What? Am I faster than you thought I would be?
Good Lord. Okay, so what? This is where Gertrude and Beatrice were.
Yeah?
There's a giant waffle in here. Kill him. Kill the Okay, so what is this?
Write the 6-word message and place it in the hopper.
Okay. So you must kill or be killed.
Is that what you gotta place in the hopper, dude?
I guess. You must kill or be killed.
Dude, this is super creepy.
All right.
Did you do it?
I did it.
Okay, throw it in the hopper, bro.
Okay, I'm doing it.
No! Ah! Okay, don't step on anything.
Head, not hunter.
And headhunter, it says over there.
Headhunter. Okay, a book. What is this book?
Do we gotta choose if we want to be headhunters or not?
Okay, it says you have seen the message and you have seen what the server has put you through.
Yeah?
Oh, I get it. They wanted us to go through everything. All the different places where we've been.
Oh, dude.
Now what
does it
will you
say?
choose? Will you choose to change your ways and become the headhunter? Or will you forever be the hunted?
What? I don't want to be the hunter, dude, but I don't want to cut off any more heads either, dude. I'm really conflicted.
Crainer,
What?
will we let this server change us?
No.
Will we be the headhunters?
We're not killers, dude.
Or will we be the head not hunters?
Dude, we're not killers, are we?
I don't know, homie.
I don't know either. I don't want to be hunted. What the crap does that even mean?
I have no clue. Yeah, dude.
Oh, man, I'm not sure.
I don't think we should conform to the server.
We're not
I don't
killers,
think we
dude.
We're not killers. We are head, not hunters.
Head
Okay,
not hunters, bro. Oh,
Okay, what
hello?
the heck is this? What?
Beatrice?
Crainer!
Beatrice!
You know what this is?
What is this?
Episode 1. This is Benry.
Oh, you Benry, dude! At the tent!
But what is this thing? Yeah, dude, and there's a book in here.
What does it say, dude?
May 24th, 2016.
Uh-huh.
They raised me from the dead to
What?
build this machine. The machine is almost done. The machine is used to brainwash everyone into becoming a killer.
What?
A true headhunter.
Is that why everybody wanted to kill everybody?
But I couldn't finish it. They must be stopped, but it might be too late. The machine is almost complete. Benry! Dude, this guy was Benry!
This was Benry. Ah!
No!
It's Kian and Neo, dude!
Oh, it's Kian and Neo!
Oh, he's shooting
Crainer!
heads, dude!
Crainer! We have to put a stop to them!
Come on, hit him with the lightsaber, bro!
Go!
Get
Okay,
Neo!
oh yeah, I forgot we
Get
have a
Neo!
lightsaber! Come on!
Get him,
Oh,
get him!
I'm gonna shoot rifles at him!
Yeah!
Okay, Neo, yes!
Oh! We got him, dude!
Crainer!
Uh-huh.
This entire time,
It was Kian
it was
and Neo?
Kian and Neo trying to brainwash us.
Really? What the crap, man?
Kian and Neo.
And you
He had
think
a
you know somebody. Oh, there's a book.
What does the book say?
You can get it. There you go.
Okay, so the book says, oh no, you killed us. You will
Uh-huh.
never be able to stop the machine with the machine stopping lever.
Oh, I'm taking that lever, dude.
Okay, Crainer, no,
I'm
it seems,
taking it, dude.
Crainer, it seems too easy.
gonna let it
Crainer,
brainwash any
Crainer,
more people, bro.
Crainer. I told you, Crainer.
What would you have done?
Well, Crainer,
Are you freaking kidding me, dude? They took our heads.
they took our heads. Kian and Neo have won.
They officially won, man. They put our heads above the fireplace.
They forever have our heads. They have won.
GG, man.
But anyways, dudes, we're going to end this series here. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below. And Crainer,
Yeah, what's up, dude?
we are decapitated humans now.
We have decapitated heads hanging above a fireplace, bro. We've made it.
We made it. GG, Kian and Neo. You
GG.
well played.